Hi guys. Oh, I realize I haven't put this back in its spot in like 2 weeks. So I don't remember the monitor being in the corner though. But oh well. There it is. Here we are. Here we go. Let me do some sharing. Give a few minutes for everybody to hop on. Hopefully I have sound. What's up, Terry? How are you? My microphone is drunk tonight. Let me know if you can hear me, Terry. Hi, B. How are you? All right. Please let me know if you can hear me. I can hear myself. There we go. Okay, I need to mute. There we go. Oh, man. Awesome. Hi, Jen. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Let me just do the sharing and we'll be ready to go. Why do I still hear myself? There we go. Hey, Juan, how are you? So we got a lot to chat about tonight. All kinds of stuff that has just been figured out today. So we will get to that here very shortly. Okay, there we go. Let me turn on my fan real quick because I'm already roasting. Okay. I saw yesterday, Jen, that Facebook was not agreeing with you, so hopefully you get that figured out soon. Turn the light on. Holy crap, it's bright. Cool. Alright, so it is Artist Weekly Update. It is number 45 on May 9th. They put you in jail? Hey, Mia, how are you? I am Josh of JBauerart, JBauerart.com. If you do not know who I am, which most of you do watching this, I am an artist based in Orlando, Florida. I come on Facebook Live every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. and chat about what happened in the previous week, give you some updates on what I'm working on, what's going down, all kinds of good things like that, and a little look into the upcoming weeks and months of shenanigans going down. We are back in the art cave again. I hope you guys enjoyed the fun little hi, Mia. I hope you guys enjoyed last week when I came to you live from my car as Bunny drove. We were heading to Jacksonville for Welcome to Rockville, so please hopefully you guys like that. We made it there live and all that good stuff, so we'll get into that a bit more here in just a second. Just a few things to go over right before I get into everything. A big shout out to Ken from Full Frontal Nerdity. He hooked me up with one of their awesome shirts from their podcast. I am sporting this today. This was a thank you gift for coming out and live painting with them a few weeks back. Yes, welcome to Rainville, definitely. We will get into that very soon, Clayton. Thank you for joining. Hey, what's up, GW? The award-winning author is in the house. We got some cool announcements with him a little bit later. What's up, Kevin? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And then let's see what else to get into before we get into everything else. Please, if you are looking to buy some prints to make some, check out some canvases, if you want any of my artwork, head to JBauerartShop.com and you can purchase all of my artwork. I'm going to be updating it soon. I know I keep saying it. Hi, Sage. How are you? Just things keep getting away from me. Hopefully I will have some time this weekend. Hi, Aunt Wendy. How are you? Hopefully I'll have some time this weekend to update the website and put some new... I didn't realize how many mini canvases I had. So I want to get those up and try to get some of those selling. Some of them I've had for way too long and they need to get the hell out of my house. And then there's a couple of bigger paintings that have not made it to the website yet. So please check that out if you want to just be nice and send me money because of my charming good looks, which those are like pennies on the dollar. Yeah, please go and check out the tip jar below. You can go ahead and send me $1. You can send me $5. You can send me whatever you want. It'll help go to gas, to canvases, and all that good stuff. And it'll also help to go to affording magnets and t-shirts down the road, which we will get to that again in a little bit later. Hey, Jason, how are you? And just so you guys know, hey, Dina, how are you? Just so you guys know, the bounty for the prints, the mini prints, is still up. If we hit 25 views, live, active, watching people tonight, or in any upcoming Artist Weekly updates, I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of the show. What do you win if you win the giveaway? You win all these mini prints. Some are going to be upside down. Hi, Mama Humphrey. How are you? You will win this entire set of mini prints. I'm here trying to get audio straightened. Oh, well, gotcha. Very cool, Kevin. So yeah, if we hit 25, I keep an eye up in the top left corner. If we hit 25 active viewers, I will do a giveaway at the end of the show. To be a part of the giveaway, you have to be here at the end of the show. I haven't figured out how I'm fully giving these away. So when we hit 25, we'll get to there and we'll make it up as we go. As I do with everything in my life. And then a big shout out to Hanging with Web Show. I always appreciate their indie music spotlight. They go on the hour before I do, so I listen to them as I clean up this hellhole I call an art cave and get everything together and get all my notes together. So if you are looking to check out some amazing indie music from all around the area, not just Florida, I believe they've got people from everywhere and they're always adding to the list. Please head over to the Hang with Web Show to follow them, and you can catch up on all their awesome stuff, including the Indie Music Spotlight. And I'll be talking about them more here in just a little bit. Must stand on your head to view. Exactly. That's how I keep them. I keep them thinking, Jen. I keep them going. So it's been a very busy week. It's been a very busy few weeks. And it continues to go, continues. But I actually took a vacation this weekend. Bunny and I took off Friday and Monday, and we headed out to Jacksonville for the weekend to go to Welcome to Rockville. If you are not familiar with that, it is a big 3-day rock concert that went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was filled with tons of bands, tons of musicians. They would start every day at like noon and go until late into... well, it was supposed to go until like 10-ish each night. I think Saturday was technically a little bit later, but we will get into all the fun and shenanigans of that. If you guys tuned in last week to the Artist Weekly update last week, you guys saw me in the passenger seat as Bunny and I headed off to Jacksonville to get to our hotel. It was a very great lineup, Clayton. We ended up getting there nice and safe and sound. Bunny didn't wreck the car too much. And it was kind of funny. We actually were in a hotel we didn't even realize we were staying at. We were in a hotel like right across the street from a hotel we stayed in previously when Bunny was getting her eyes LASIK'd up there. So that was really nice. We really liked that area. We knew the area a little bit better, so we were really good. Of course, GW, we love tuning in. You guys are awesome. Trust me, I'm going to be talking to you guys up aplenty here in a little bit. It was, B says it looks like a blast. It was a good time. I have determined, and I made sure Bunny agreed after we were all said and done. I would not go that far, Jen. Bunny is definitely not a saint. But after everything was all said and done, I no longer want to go to 3-day rock concerts. So we've gone to Earth Day Birthday, which is a very long one-day concert that can go. It starts early in the morning, goes late at night here in Orlando. We've gone to a bunch of other concerts, and I do enjoy concerts to a certain extent. But we've been to like I think 3 times to Earth Day Birthday, but even those ones kind of killed me. Like one year, I'm pretty sure we passed out under the stadium because of heat exhaustion. So the reason we went to Welcome to Rockville is because I asked Bunny last year for Christmas. I'm like, what do you want? I don't want to get her knickknacks. I don't want to get her crap or stuff she's never going to use. I wanted to, oh, thank you, B. I wanted to get her something that she would actually enjoy. Kayla's very hard to shop for. And I just hate buying junk, and Bunny really likes experiences. So I said, Bunny, what do you want for Christmas? She goes, I want tickets to Welcome to Rockville. I'm like, yay. So we decided to, I decided to get the tickets. They accounted for Christmas and her birthday present because they were a little pricey for the 3-day tickets. So and there was a few bands that I really wanted to see. There's a couple bands that I have kept missing and haven't had a chance to get to see, so we went. Friday, we decided to go a little bit later in the day. Welcome back, Juan. We went a little bit later in the day. See, you get her the jewelry, Mama Humphrey. I don't get her jewelry because she doesn't wear the shit I get her. She wears your stuff, so I let you get her the jewelry, and jewelry is too damn expensive. So Friday we decided to go a little bit later because we knew we were going to be there all day Saturday, and then Sunday we would only be there for a few hours. We were kind of just going for the bands that we really wanted to see, and we knew it was going to be absolutely blazing hot. And then we also knew Friday that some storms were rolling through. So we went in a little bit later on Friday, got there about an hour or two before some of the bands started. We were catching some bands, and as we're standing in line for Kayla to get a tank top from the concert, it's about 6, and it's a half hour before the band that I really wanted to see, Flog and Molly, was going to go on. Hey, Lewis, how are you? And we're standing there, and I got 30 minutes before this band goes on, and I have missed every chance to go see Flog and Molly because when they come into town, they usually come on a Wednesday, and I don't do that kind of stuff on a weekday night. So we go, and we're standing there, and we're standing in line, and the rain starts, and the rain goes harder, and the rain goes harder. Then all of a sudden, the music stops because they were just playing. I think they were playing the second stage music. Music stops, and the screens go black, and they say some crazy weather, some severe storms are rolling through. You need to exit the venue and go to your cars and seek shelter. We're like, what? And they made announcements. They kicked everybody out of the venue, this big area that they were in. And we were forced to leave, and we thought we had to leave. So Kayla and I left the venue, and we went, and there's like this baseball field for a minor league team or something like that. And we hid under some, where it was dry. So we're standing there, and I'm already ready to go home or ready to go back to the hotel. I didn't want to, we got drenched. I mean, I already was down one pair of shoes because the shoes got drenched. It was terrible. So we ended up staying, Kayla's like, let's just chill. Let's just wait. So we're waiting. Like an hour and a half go past. They finally announced that you can come back in. They didn't really announce it that quickly, but we walked back up because we heard some music, some noises going on. And we get back up there. There is tons of people to get back in line because you had to go through and get your bags checked again and scan in. Yeah, I know, liability. Don't. Yeah. So we finally see they put out a new schedule, and it, like, by the time we saw the schedule, Flog and Molly was going to hit the stage in 10 minutes. And Kayla and I are not working on getting very close to the stage. We're just not into that. We just, you could stand back. They had giant screens that were taller than my house, so you could see and hear everything. So I looked at her. I go, are we going to stay, in the evening? And hi, Brian. How are you? Brian's watching me from the other room. That's a little creepy. So I'm like, we decided we wanted to just watch Flog and Molly. We were kind of soaked, kind of getting cold and miserable. We already saw the last 2 bands anyways. We've seen them before. We were more there to see bands we have not seen before. So we just stood outside the gate. We technically didn't even have to pay that day, but we stood outside and watched Flogging Molly from far away as everybody was trying to get back in. Flogging Molly was amazing. It was so cool to finally see them live. I've been trying to get and see them live for years. And we had a great time, awesome time singing along. No, I do not mosh. Kayla used to mosh when she was younger. I have never been into it. I don't want people touching me. I'll throat punch them in a second. I've always stayed in the back. Even if we're going to see local bands, my stepdad has been in a couple of different local bands, and when we would go to see him, I would just hide against the wall. I don't like being out. I don't like being around people. I kind of just, hide in the back and watch the show. And so we watched Flogging Molly, had a great time. I should have went live because you got to saw Kayla doing a jig. It was it was pretty funny. But we were still BSing, going back and forth. We're gonna leave, and I'm just cold. I want to go. I hate wet shoes. I hate wet socks. I looked at her. I go, if you let me leave, if we leave after Flogging Molly, I will buy you ice cream. Done. So we got done, got her some ice cream. We went back. Saturday we went out. Saturday was yeah. My mother-in-law says I sound like my father-in-law. I creep your daughter out a lot of how much Dad and I are alike. So we get done, or Saturday rolls around. We get out there early, and we waited a couple hours because there was a few bands we weren't interested in, but we got over there and started seeing the bands that we wanted to see. We ended up seeing quite a few bands, but the ones I remember is we saw Skillet, Shinedown, Judas Priest, and Rob Zombie. I love seeing Shinedown in person. They were phenomenal. They were awesome. They have such a great show. And I always forget how much of their songs that I really enjoy. So we had a great time. Hi, Kim. How are you? We had a great time that day. Kayla got a little bit warm here and there. So luckily we found some water, basically poured it on her and cooled her off. But it was a very warm day. And it's a long day, even going at noon and trying to make it all the way through. It was rough. We were pretty tired by the end. But we had a great time. No worries, Kim. There's a lot to talk about, so I'll be here for a little bit. But it was my first time seeing Skillet in person, so that was awesome. They were great. Had a great time. Yeah, it was really cool. There was actually more. Clayton pointed out that Shinedown are Florida guys from Jacksonville, so it was kind of like a return home for them. There was more people to see Shinedown than there was Rob Zombie. Like, it was pretty damn crowded for Shinedown, and when they were done and Judas Priest was done, Rob Zombie was the closer for that night. We were able to get quite a bit closer, and it was I was really surprised on how many people left after Shinedown. Let's see, we want to go to a 2-day. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, oh, that's gonna be a warm too. Even up there, I'm sure it's pretty warm. And but we had a great time, some great food. We ended up seeing Murder Doll Ivy, our friend Ivy, a fellow cosplayer, and her husband Justin. We ran into them, so that was great to see them. We chatted for a little bit, and they looked about as burnt and tired as we were, and we still had several hours to go. You perform this action. Oh, dear Lord. So, yeah, we had a great time Saturday. Then Sunday rolled around. We got up Sunday. I already knew there were some storms rolling in, but they were supposed to roll in early, and we kind of just were keeping an eye on it, and we really enjoyed our hotel. The hotel ended up being really nice. It was a Best Western, and really awesome room, very awesome service, great location. So we were enjoying just chilling in our room because, especially this year, I have just been going and going and going and not stopping. So it was nice to actually take a break. There was no artwork, no this, no that to distract me too much. So Kayla and I were able to just relax. We watched some movies and stuff. But the storm started rolling in right around 11 noon, right when gates were supposed to open. So we were checking the Facebook, and Welcome to Rockville said, "Hey, we're not opening until noon." Then it turned into, "Hey, we're not. We'll tell you when we open." And these wicked storms rolled through, and we didn't find out, and they didn't make the announcement until about 3:40 that they were going to open. They ended up canceling 7 bands because they had them double stacked through the morning, and one of the bands that was canceled was one of the ones Caleb really wanted to see. We were already kind of tired, so like the official thing didn't open up until about 3:30, and first band was hitting at 3:40, and we were still at the hotel, and the first band that was up was a band I wanted to see. So I looked at her, she looked at me, and we just decided we're done. We're not going back. We're tired, we're burnt out. We really don't want to have to deal with the rain and getting soaked on again because we thought more storms were coming in. And we weren't even going to stay that late anyways. At the original time frame, we were going to leave at like 5 something anyways because neither of us are that big into Tool or Incubus. I know I'm going to get some hate from it, but we're not that big into either of the bands, so we were going to stay for Papa Roach and then head out. So, not being able to get in until even 3:30, 3:40, I'm like, no. I looked at her, I'm like, why don't we just not go? We're not going to get burnt. We're not going to get rained on. And let's go grab a nice dinner and, just hang on and chill out together and relax and enjoy the time to ourselves. So we ended up going to Dave & Buster's. It was right down the street. She's like, well, can't we walk? I'm like, no, because if we walk, it will rain. If I drive, it will not rain. So we went down to Dave & Buster's and ended up spending like 2 hours there. We got dinner. Not a big fan of the dinner there. Oh, it was bad. But we got to play plenty of video games. I think we spent like $50 to $60 on video games. We got a little competitive with some of the games, not with each other, more with the high score. So we were playing a lot, and it was fun. I really enjoy video games. I love arcades. I love hanging out at arcades, playing old ones and playing, Dave & Buster stuff and everything like that. And her and I just got to enjoy the time together and relax and not have to worry about a bunch of different things and work. And, she's been getting into the new job and all that. So she's been a little bit on the frustrated side, or not frustrated, but just nervous and craziness and all that. So we got to chill out and just have some fun together. Played some video games. Went back to the hotel. By the way, we only need like 12 more and I can actually do the giveaway. So share, invite hog tie people. I don't give a shit. Bring them here. They had the old WWF. That is the other arcade, Terry. The old WWF game. That's the arcade but by Divine Wine and Grill. I will play the hell out of that game every time I see it, though. I love you, Josh, but you sound like you have... well. So we went and, had dinner and had all that stuff and had some fun time. I don't know how I sound like that. Because I'm whining or what? But yeah. So we got done and we got up Monday morning. We actually bought tickets to go see Avengers Endgame for Monday morning. We got up early and drove back in town. We can't share. And then F it. I don't care. So we get back into town and we made it right before, or a little bit before the movie started, and we ended up we went to AMC and got the Adobe one, so it had the reclining seats and all that stuff. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Sometimes I could sound like that, or I actually do have sand in my thing. So we ended up. It was so cool because I've never been in the AMC's version of the Adobe one. So I saw the recliners. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So we got, because I knew it was a 3-hour movie. So we got to, recline and relax and all that good stuff. Now, I will not give any spoilers, so do not freak out if you have not seen it. But I really enjoyed the movie. I absolutely loved it. The 3 hours, I will say the first half, the first like hour, hour and a half was a little bit slow for me. I'm kind of like sitting there going, "Whoo, this is," but then it's like halfway through it kind of kicked up and got into, started ramping up. And then that last half of the movie was like, holy crap, it's done already. And I will admit, I did cry at the end. I teared up here and there at the end. It was very, there's some parts that really hit you. And I love what they did. I love how it went. I love the whole story. And, the beginning was very interesting and where they took it. And it was phenomenal. Hopefully I'll get to be on a podcast here soon where I can talk about it some more and give more of my input. Or if you guys want me to do one of these for just that. And, once we get a month or so away from it and you want me to talk about my thoughts on it and all that, or maybe after it comes out on DVD, because I'll have to watch it again. But it was a great movie. I really loved it. And especially the way it ends and how everything goes down and what happens. I really look forward to the next movies and stuff like that when we get into Spider-Man and whoever else is coming up next. I can't wait to see how the world is after Endgame in the MCU, because it was a good movie. And Spider-Man is up next, and if you guys do not know, I am a gigandor Spider-Man fan. He is my number one, with Batman being right behind him. But yeah, so great movie, great, just so much stuff to see. And once you go see it in the theater, look up like the Easter egg videos. I'll have to share the one. It's this newer channel that I found on YouTube, and they did a two-parter. They did a two-parter, and it was of all the Easter eggs and all that good stuff, and it was very interesting. I caught a lot of them, but there was still some that I did not catch, and it's definitely something to check out. Yes, Far From Home does look awesome. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see how they work with Mysterio and if the multiverse is real or not, and how all that's going down. I'm extremely excited for all that. Let's see. Turn out H was right in. Oh, that sucks, Terry. I that's why we waited so long, because we were supposed to be doing stuff the weekend it came out, so we didn't buy tickets. And then when we ended up not doing that stuff, like all the spots were like right up front. I'm like, hell no, I'm sitting in the back, and that's where Kayla got me back seat tickets all the way in the back. And then it was great. But yeah, we ended up having Kayla cried through like the whole thing. I just hear her. I'm like, it's gonna be okay, bunny. It's gonna be okay. But she's a bit of a softie anymore, so the movies really get her. But it was great, and we realized like the first Iron Man came out when we were just turning 20, so it's been a major part of our adult life. I won't watch Far From Home in public because I will. But yeah, it was very good, and cannot wait to see it again. I as soon as it comes out, I'll probably see it again. Or if I have a quick moment, maybe I'll go see it. But that's a commitment to go see another 3-hour movie in the freaking movie theater. Holy crap! Yeah, I bet it was, Terry. So what else have I been up to this week? A couple other things. I ended up doing a logo for a friend of B's. I just knocked that logo out last night. I'll probably share it later. But I was actually recreating a logo for a woman that her son passed away, and he had a logo, and I think she's trying to build up his brand and keep it going for him. And she didn't have the greatest version of it. She had like some old JPEGs of it that were very blurry. So she asked me if I could recreate it for her, and I was more than happy to, and got that knocked out for her. And she was very happy. I did a little tweaking on it just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit eye visual, and she absolutely loved what I did, and we had she's very happy. I actually have to send her everything when I'm done here. So I did that, and then finally I made some progress on this painting. I know I've been talking about it for weeks and been hinting at it and saying, I'm going to paint it. Well, it's partly painted. So I finally did what I said I was going to do. This is the hippie fairy. As you can tell, she's going to be mostly yellow. Put a little bit of brown, so some of the stuff was contrasting. I may put a little bit of orange in here and there, especially maybe through the wings. Try to get that sun look coming off a little bit more.
But yeah, she's in the work in progress. She's coming out really great. Katie Major was the model for this. I've been tagging her on Instagram, but I don't think I have the right Instagram anymore. But yeah, I think the flower on her head is gonna be a sunflower, and so now it's I got to do a little bit more extra coats here and there, and then it's getting into the detailing. So that is the current work in progress painting. So that's going down. And then if you have not seen it, I don't have any of the images on me. But if you're not a part of my Facebook group page, I'm going to drop the link in there real quick. But I have a group page, and I've been mostly sticking to, if I have questions, I drop the question in the group page first. Sometimes I'll share it everywhere else, but in the group page is where most of the questions and polls are asked. If you are not a part of the group and want to give answers and put your input of things that I am doing, please join the group. I'm actually probably going to add another question tonight. We'll get into that in a minute. But if you want to help pick out some possible paintings that are going to go down next week, that will be in there. Oh, very cool, B. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'll be sending her more workable ones and all that here in a little bit. Yeah, Jen, she has a very cute face. If you're not part thanks, Terry. So yeah, I asked a question earlier in the week. I believe I asked because I wanted to do. I'm tired of just giving away cards. I want to do something that I can give away that people can put on their cars, put on here and there, or how in their house on their fridges. So I had the choice between if I gave something away, would you rather have a sticker? Hey, very cool. Thank you for whoever just hit the join button. I will add you here soon. You're very welcome, B. I'm happy to help. So I asked if you wanted stickers or magnets, and everybody wanted magnets. Oh, no problem, Kevin. Just make sure to keep an eye out on all the stuff because I'll be asking questions here later on the group page. So yeah, I asked if you wanted stickers or magnets. Everybody wanted magnets. Awesome. So we're going to do magnets. I kind of wanted to do magnets anyways because I collect the Tom and Dan podcast magnets and some other ones around here. So I'd love to be part of those collections. And then I put up a new poll that's going on right now. Would you rather? It was choice between two different designs. The one design is the JBauerart logo, the splatter logo that you see on all my stuff. The other one is the parental advisory. It's actually going to be a shirt eventually. Oh, very cool, Clayton. I'll add that very soon. So yeah, the parental advisory is going to be a shirt eventually. We'll get talking about that in a second. But it could be a magnet too. So right now, the last I checked, it is a dead tie, 8-8. So I need some more opinions. If you have not voted, please go on there and hit which one you want to see become a magnet. That'll be the very first JBauerart magnet, and I'm hoping to debut them at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. That's like my next big event where I'm going to have all the artwork and all that stuff. So I would really love to have that there. If you're watching this and you have a local business or something where you want to help get promoted, I'm looking for a sponsor for the magnets. I was looking at pricing. They're a little bit expensive. I'd be even happy if I could get like a half sponsor, like I cover half, you cover the other half, and we can work out a deal. I'll promote you on this show and my page for like a month or more, however you see fit. But I could really use some help making these magnets a reality. So if you have a local business, a local whatever you're going, local restaurant, local whatever, or web page or something, and you want to help want me to promote your stuff to all the people that see my pages, please email me at jbauerart at gmail.com, and we'll figure it out. I'll do whatever we can to make it happen, but I'm looking for a potential sponsor for the magnets. So yeah, please, if you have not voted, head over to the JBauerart group page and pick which design you want to see. Either way, so this leads to the next thing. I shared it last week, I believe, the parental advisory shirt logo. I designed that like months ago, and it was actually a fun idea that I got with Shelly, when the KitchenKillaz and I were at Billy's mom's house, Mama Floyd's, we were having a conversation, and my wife and I were joking around, and I didn't realize Shelly was taping, because Shelly's always recording and taping things for the pages and all the social media stuff. And I was getting my art stuff together and didn't realize she was recording. And my wife, her and I were like bickering at each other, and I needed a table stand, and she asked how high it was, and I said dick height. And Shelly looked at me. She goes, "Well, I can't use that recording." So from that joke, I of course made more jokes and said that I should come with a parental advisory. And as soon as I said that, I automatically thought that needs to be a t-shirt. I need a JBauerart shirt that has the parental advisory that says rated JB, and it's got all kinds of stuff coming in. That is eventually going to be a shirt. I have to find I actually am going to hit up Ken from Full Frontal Nerdity and see where he sells his gets his shirts from, because this is actually very comfortable and very soft. I'm a very picky shirt person. So I want a shirt that is nice and soft and comfortable and all that good stuff. So if you are interested in a shirt, please let me know. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thank you for joining, sir. But yeah, if you're interested and you like the splattered shirt design, I don't know if I have it sitting down here or not. Oh, I have a dog calendar. Does that count? Hold on. Nope, I don't have it. But yeah, if you want that shirt design, please let me know, just so I can kind of get an idea. And then I'm going to work on making that shirt a reality. That is another thing that I am trying to get together for Tampa Bay Comic-Con. I want to be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con with my shirt. I'm a little jealous of the KitchenKillaz and their cool shirt. They even have one of my designs on their shirt. I need my design on a shirt for me. So it is going to happen. It is going down. So keep an eye out on that, please. So that. All right. So that is what's been happening in the past week. Now there's tons of freaking shit to talk about that's coming up in the next week to 2 weeks. Not much this weekend. This weekend's going to be, well, it'll be busy, but it's going to be kind of quiet. Saturday, I am Saturday, I'm spending the time with Monster, my mom. We are going to go out to Mount Dora, go get some food, check out some shops and stuff. And I'm spending the day with Monster for Mother's Day, because she will be out on Sunday in Mount Dora doing the selling of the soaps and stuff. So Saturday is going to be Mother's Day for us, and then Sunday I will be working on tons of stuff. You're probably wondering what all the tons of stuff I'm working on. Well, I already had one thing planned, and then Hanging with Web Show hit me up and asked me some really good questions of what I was, if I would want to be a part of some stuff for next week. So before we get to that, the very first thing is this coming Wednesday, May 15th, I will be live painting at Stefanno's in Winter Springs again. If you guys caught it last week or last month, I was at Stefanno's. I was up in their front lobby area. I painted one of my trees. It was really cool. Alejandro was extremely nice and loved working with me, and we had a really great time. And I hit him up like a week or two ago and said, "Hey, do you want me back?" He goes, "Yes, I do, and I want you in the main dining area this time." I go, "Oh, cool." Like I said, I really like hiding in the corner a lot of times with a variety of different things. I like hiding in the corner, but he wants me in the dead center of the dining area so everybody can eat and watch, I guess. That won't be awkward at all. Because there's going to be a bunch of people that have no damn idea what is going on, just staring at me. What is this weirdo doing? So that shall be fun. I am going to be live painting from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please come on out. If you are able to make it, they don't do like official reservations, but you can call them and let them know that you want to see me paint. Like 3 different people did that last time. So you can give them a call, say, "Hey, I would like the table at this time. Hey, Chad, how are you?" So if you're interested, if you're in the area, please come out and hang out with me so it's slightly less awkward, so it's not all strangers staring at me. I believe Monster and Brian are coming out. I actually don't like meatballs, Jen. I like spaghetti with no meatballs. I'm not a meatball guy. Fun fact of the day. So I will be there from 6 to 8. Monster and Brian, my stepdad, are coming out. They're gonna have dinner out there. Bunny will be out there. So please come on out. I think as of right now, the painting that I'm gonna do for that one, hopefully it works out. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully it works out well. But I'm gonna do one of the long canvases like this. And I'm going to do a different style of the tangle painting I did a while back. I think it was like early last year. I'm going to do a vertical standing one. And you're going to see part of the castle and the water and the purple. And it's going to be the lantern scene again. But I'm going to have the lanterns come up closer. So like a couple of them are going to be like really far up close. So yeah, that will be May 15th. And then Megacon. It is, so I'm going to be at Megacon, but not exactly as I thought I was going to be at Megacon. It's become very interesting, and a big thank you to the Hanging with Web show for getting all this together and asking me to be a part of all these shenanigans that I am about to talk about. Sage and I were just talking about, okay, Clayton, I will message Billy. Oh shit, we said his name and he showed up. He's like Beetlejuice, but you only got to say it once. Hey, Billy, Clayton wants me to come out on June 28th to be a part of the of whatever you're doing. I don't know if it's the show or not. Keep it up. I'm not doing anything. Watch. I'm moving my hand so much that freaking my watch thinks I'm working out. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, that would be cool, Terry. Terry said it would be really cool for different entrances of Hogwarts. Maybe I might do that. Is the show? Hey, Josh. No, Billy. So yeah, if that's, I'll get with Billy after this and make sure that it's the show and all that. So June 28th. Okay, don't let me forget. Message me later because I'll probably forget. So yeah, Megacon. So I talked to Sage today. We had one thing already planned, but Sage messaged me yesterday, and we talked about a cool opportunity for me. And so the very first thing that we already had set up is hold on, Friday the 17th. I am actually going to be a part of a panel. All of you, you're all terrible and you drive me nuts, but I love you. Yeah, Billy is still traveling. Hopefully you guys are having a good trip up there, Billy. Say hi to the family for me. Say hi to all that. What's happening? Josh is painting. Yes, he is. I am. I'm painting him as one of the French girls. So, God damn. You know, when Billy shows up is when I get most distracted. I will forget, Jen. So Friday, May 17th at Megacon, I am going to be a part of a panel, my first ever convention panel. For some reason, Garrett and Sage and that whole crew think that I should be a part of this panel. It is called You're a Superstar Web Media Entrepreneur Panel. From what I have taken from it, it is we're getting a variety of different people that use social media to promote and get their artwork out or get their creativity out there. Billy from the KitchenKillaz is a part of it. He is doing the music angle. I am going to be there as the actual visual artist, painter, guy that paints pretty pictures. GW Palmature with all of the things he does. He is an award-winning author and all that good stuff with Hanging with Web Show. And then Kevin Kessler. I don't think I've met him, but he's part of White Dragon Podcast Network. We are all doing a panel together. Thanks, Sage. I will be waiting for that cookie. So we're going to do a panel and discuss how we use social media and create this stuff that we've done. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I will not be wearing a kilt, Jen. So it's going to be at 2:00. Goes from 2 to 3 in room N220D, I believe. I can't read the last couple letters. But if you're coming to Megacon, please come out and check out the panel. Probably watch me embarrass myself because I've never done a panel before and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Hi, Rob. How are you? And I also feel, let's see. Cool. So, and I also feel like I don't know what I'm doing on social media half the time, so I'm really not sure how much I am going to be able to be useful. I could probably tell a lot of people what not to do. I think that'll be my part. They'll go, hey, we should do this, and I'll go, nah, don't do that. So, we're talking about llamas, apparently. So, yeah, that'll be Friday. I'll be hanging out. I'm working a half day, and then leaving the shop at 11 and driving over to Megacon to be a part of the shenanigans that day. So that'll be really fun. Hopefully Hanging with Web Show will let me hang out at the booth for a while. And I'll probably go say hi to some people and bug them. Then, the fun stuff, don't worry about Josh embarrassing himself. Billy and I can embarrass him. Yeah. Can't wait, GW, can't wait. So, Sage asked me yesterday if I wanted to come out to Megacon at the Hanging with Web Show booth and live paint for an hour or hour and a half. I said that would be amazing. I would love to do that. We should raffle it off. And what we're going to do is I'm going to live paint Saturday and Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. at the Hanging with Web Show booth each day. I'm going to be painting from an hour to an hour and a half, probably an hour and a half because I like making sure they really look good. Thanks, Jen. I don't even own a kilt. I'll have to go steal one from the Mad Scientist. But I'm going to be live painting each day, a different painting each day. And what we're going to do is the painting I create is going to be raffled off. And we're going to do a raffle, and half the proceeds to each raffle is going to go to a different charity. Sage and Hanging with Web Show was nice enough to let me choose my charities, and I actually work with 2 different charities quite a bit right now, and you've heard me talk about them before, but the first charity on Saturday is going to be Yellow Brick Road. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about Yellow Brick Road before when I talk about the Tom and Dan foot golf tournament. My buddy Juan, who was in the chat here earlier, he helps run and do the bunch of stuff for Yellow Brick Road and for the Tom and Dan charity celebrity foot golf tournament. So I picked that as the first charity we're going to work with. If you are not familiar with Yellow Brick Road, please search Yellow Brick Road. Just type in Yellow Brick Road Orlando. Hey, Mikey, how are you? Good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping in. And so with what Yellow Brick Road does is they actually create wagons. They raise money and create wagons for sick children in hospitals with kids with congenital heart defects. The problem those kids have is they have so much stuff plugged into them and all that, they got to have everything plugged into them to keep running, and they cannot get out of their hospital room. So what Yellow Brick Road does is they collect money and create these wagons, and it allows the kid to be into the wagon and then hook all their stuff up to the wagon itself. So the kids can get out of the hospital room, they can go travel the hospital, visit with family, get outside and enjoy the sun and the outside. I have worked with Yellow Brick Road for several years now. Like I think 2 or 3. I'm already going to be a part of the Celebrity Foot Golf Tournament next year in January. Juan just talked to me a couple weeks ago about that. So the very first painting Saturday is going to be all the half the proceeds for the raffle will be going to Yellow Brick Road. The painting that I create is going to be a $200 painting. And I believe the raffle tickets are going to go for $1 for one, and I believe it was $5 for 10, something like that. It may change once we get there, but we're going to keep the tickets cheap. So you could possibly win a $200 painting for $1. and some of the proceeds are going to a great charity. So that'll be Saturday, and then Sunday we are raising funds for Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida. If that sounds familiar, that is the awesome program that B runs. I have talked about B plenty of times. So have the KitchenKillaz. We are actually doing an amazing event with them on June 1st to raise money and awareness for their causes. Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida and their new program, Faith, is fantastic, phenomenal. They help Central Florida families that are in need, providing all kinds of stuff. I mean, the warehouse that I saw, they help with food and this and that. They're just helping families that are in need. And then with the new program, Faith, they are helping families that have lost a loved one. So yeah, please check out the link that B just put in. I will be a part of that event on June 1st. So will the KitchenKillaz at Patty's Pub is it Altamont? Is that counted all as Altamont? I don't know. But yeah, Patty's Pub, we will be there having some fun. And I'll be live painting there too. But yeah, so I decided to kick off the fundraising for them a little bit early and be a part of the Megacon thing. So yeah. Oh, cool. Yes, I was right. Altamont. So yeah, we are the two paintings. Each painting will be at the price range around $200, and usually I get yelled at for not charging enough for my paintings, anyways. So it's probably worth more than that. I'm thinking long ones, like I've been doing. I have not come up with ideas yet, and here's where I need your guys' help. You can comment below. Just throw ideas. Nothing too crazy complicated, because I only have an hour and a half to make it. But just throw some themes, some ideas, some characters my way. That'll be what I'm working on this weekend, is drawing those up and getting them ready. But a huge, giant Gigandor. Thank you to Hanging with Web Show. If it was not for them, I would not be part of Megacon at all this year. We didn't get the KitchenKillaz and I. Hey, Dan, how are you? Long time no see, sir. But if it was not for Hanging with Web Show, I would not be part of... I may have to do that, B. I'll keep thinking. Yeah, you're right. It may have to be Avengers. No worries, man. Everything is good. I hope you are good too, sir. If you're at Megacon, watch this back later, Dan. And I'm going to be at Megacon kind of this year with Hanging with Web Show. I don't want to paint a llama, Sage. So yeah, I'm gonna be a part of it. We're gonna be hanging out all day. Bunny is gonna be coming with me. Let's see, Hogwarts exterior with a touch of Josh. I'll announce tickets. Cool. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. It's for sale if you want it. Message me. And I have one other tree painting. Oh, and I have a green one too. What the hell, Dan? Well, I'll be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, Dan, so please come out and hopefully I'll see you there. Let me know. And I'll be there with a full booth and everything. Oh, so much. Oh, for work. Cool. I'll see you in Tampa then, Dan, and have fun in Vegas. So yeah. Like I keep saying, and I know I keep repeating myself, but a huge hey, hi, how are you? It's good to see you, Teresa. Did I say it right? I'm terrible with reading things. Well, thank you, Heather. It is for sale if you're interested. You do logos for bands. Maybe we can talk, Clayton. I do logos here and there. I wouldn't be able to get to it until a few weeks because I've got Megacon now and then my art show the following weekend. Oh, cool. I said it right. So please message me, Clayton, and we can chat. It would be cool to do a band logo. I've done one or two. Well, I've done one band logo and then a redo of KitchenKillaz logo. If you've ever seen the messy KitchenKillaz logo, Clayton, I did that one. That's my style. So we can talk. Let's see. Wow, you guys are... Yeah, very cool. We can talk, Clayton, and we'll get it all going. Let's see. Hold on. I missed other questions. Missed other things. Oh, okay. Let me know, Dan, and I'll get some done for you for Tampa. Because I'm gonna probably take the month of July to work on mini canvases for Tampa. So please get with me, and we'll get them ordered. Or you can get with me now, and we'll just so I have them in the mix. So yeah, I will be at Megacon. Bunny's joining me. We're gonna be there Saturday and Sunday. I think we'll be there the full day on Saturday. Uh, love and. Oh, okay, you mean okay, yeah, like paint a logo. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe I don't know. I gotta see the logo. Uh, So yeah, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if we'll be there. See you later, Dan. So I don't know if we'll be all day Sunday, but we will be there Saturday. If you see me wandering around, or if you want to come watch me live paint, please stop by the Hanging with Web Show booth. The booth number right now is 1198 in the community area. That can change. We'll keep everybody posted, but as of right now, that is where we're going to be. They're going to be in the community area anyways. So, ugh, what's wrong, Jen? Did I do something wrong? So yeah, is it because I'm repeating myself too much? So please come on out and support all of us. It should be a great time, and we will have a lot of fun. Let's see what's after that. Okay, so after that, after next weekend, Megacon's all done. We're all sad because Megacon's done. Never fear. May 24th. And I'm going to be promoting the hell out of this, and I would really like if everybody helps me out. May 24th, I am putting on an art show of my own. It's going to be my artwork. We are going to be at Divine Wine and Grill in Oviedo. I had to think for a second. It's going to be we're taking up the loft area of Divine Wine and Grill. It's going to be upstairs. I am filling up the loft with as much artwork as I can. I'm bringing almost every original painting that I can find. And I'm going to have prints, all the original artworks for sale. You might even get it for cheap because I want to get rid of some shit. And it'll save you on shipping. So we are going to go from 6 p.m. to about 10:30 p.m. At Divine Wine and Grill. Technically, it'd probably go earlier because I'm getting off early. So hopefully I'm set up by like 5. So if you want to come out even earlier, you can. But I'm working with Divine Wine to set up I'm going to take up the whole loft area with all kinds of artwork and all that good stuff. And then from 6 to 9, I got to breathe in between sometimes. From 6 to 9 p.m. is going to be the official art show. You can come in, say hi, check out the artwork, see it all in person, hopefully buy something, drag some friends along so they can see my artwork. Then at 9:05, it's a Friday night. What the hell are we going to do on a Friday night at 9:05? Oh, yeah, we're going to have the KitchenKillaz. I talked to the guys. The KitchenKillaz will be joining me up in the loft. They are going to be doing their Friday night show from Divine Wine and Grill. And they're going to be doing their show, and I'm going to be live painting behind them, as we usually do. So it is going to be a fun, fantastic night full of art, amazing food, of course, wine, and music. So please come on out and support all of us. And then the really cool part of all of it is we're celebrating Bunny's birthday. Bunny's birthday is May 25th. So I kind of made an art show for the 24th and didn't really think about it. So we're celebrating Bunny's birthday. She said if I get her a good cake, she won't care. So we're calling Publix. But yeah. If you are in the area, if you're anywhere in Florida, please plan to come out on May 24th and hang out with us. Have a good time. It's going to be a great time, great show. Please, if you've seen the event page, join the event page and share the hell out of it. I want to try to get in many people as we can. Divine Wine and Grill could use some help getting noticed a bit more. So that's kind of the other reason I'm doing this. I actually wanted to do it more in the fall, but she's like, we can build it up and do a big thing. So we're going to do it May 24th. No, Bunny is not getting a cat. So please come out May 24th and support myself, the KitchenKillaz, and a great local business of Divine Wine. And if you're in the mood to stay up late, once we are done with the show and all packed up and everything's in the cars, Bunny and I and whoever else wants to join us are going next door to the arcade. We're not getting a cat cake. I'm not eating a cat cake. That's weird. There's an arcade right next to Divine Wine and Grill, and Bunny and I are gonna head over there and spend it's open till 2 a.m. I believe on a Friday night. You can spend like $12-13. You get a little wristband, and you can play till your heart's content. You just pay that one-time thing, and you can play free until 2 a.m. So Bunny and I are going to be heading over there right afterwards. So if you guys want to come out and join us, I hope Hanging with Web Show is free, so you guys can come out. The Mad Scientist and everybody that is in the Florida area can come out and join us and have some fun. I didn't write anything else after that. So yeah, that's about everything. Hey, I kept it in almost an hour. The other things that are coming up, June 1st, I talked about it a little bit earlier. We are teaming up, the KitchenKillaz and I, JBauerart, are teaming up with Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida. We are going to be doing an event at Patty's Pub in Altamont Springs. I want to say it starts at 8. I haven't looked at the thing in a while. But it goes from 8 until late. We will be there. The guys are playing music. I'm going to be live painting, and I can't remember if we're silent auctioning off or raffling off the painting. But all the proceeds from the painting and several other silent auction items or raffle items will be going to help fund our Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida. So please come out and support that group and support all of us and help raise some funds for their current programs and new program called Faith. It'll be a great time. Can't wait to work with B again. In August 2nd through the 4th, I will be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con with the KitchenKillaz. We're sharing a 10x10 booth, so that shall be interesting. Live painting, and what's the other thing we're doing? Oh, yeah, live music. I'll have some artwork and all that good stuff, so please come out and join that. September 7th through the 8th is Space Coast Comic-Con. And, June 15th, I'll be at Divine Wine again, live painting. So, man, you guys are all ditching before the end of the show. What the hell? So please come on out to any of these events. If you see any of the events, share the hell out of them. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you want this painting behind me, please shoot me a message, and I'll get you squared away. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you guys for all the support. Again, thank you to Hanging with Web Show, to Dina, Sage, Garrett, and Cosplay Michael for their huge support and help, letting me be a part of their Megacon. They didn't have to do it. They were kind enough to do that for me, and I greatly appreciate it. So please support them, support KitchenKillaz, support Hearts Helping Others with Central Florida, Yellow Brick Road. Thank you to all the guys. Jen, I am still here with no sand. Big thank you to Jen for all of her help and the shares and all that stuff through all the social media stuff. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you to Kim. Hey, Sanaz, how are you? It's always cool when all old high school friends show up. No cat cake. Who did I miss? Terry, thank you for being here as always. Thank you to the new folks that stopped in. If you are, if you're currently watching this on YouTube Live and you want to see this live and be a part of the conversations, please follow me at facebook.com/JBauerart. And all that good stuff. Oh, and head over to YouTube if you haven't yet. I put up the newest video, time-lapse video, brand new one featuring, it was the team up with the KitchenKillaz and Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce. So please go check that out. Give it a like, share, all that good stuff. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate all your support. You guys are the reason why I keep doing this show, number one, and keep doing my artwork, because you guys are the guys that appreciate it. So a Garfield cake would be pretty cool. Make them all grouchy looking. Yeah, okay, Jim. I kind of like that one. I don't know if they'll make a Garfield cake. Some of those places are weird. They're like, we don't do copyrighted stuff. Like, one time, because I drew a little monster when I was younger for my mom, and I got her a cake of it, and it was just basically they took the picture and put it on top of it, and they were giving me all kinds of crap, like, oh, this could be copyrighted. I'm like, it's my work. I drew it. It ain't copyrighted. So I don't know. Possibly. But anyways, if I do any live painting or anything shenanigans type thing tonight or this weekend, be sure to catch that. I'm going to put a poll to help me figure out what I'm going to paint live next week with Hanging with Web Show at Megacon, so please check that out. Hi, Juan. How are you? So yeah, Thanks, guys, and I will catch you guys next week. Later.